Hi, it's Shaped by Kate. Today we're going to shape up our quads and hip flexors today without doing any squats or lunges. So let's go ahead and start on our mat. Just to warm up the hips a lot, we're going to start in a forward half split and a back half split. So bring your left leg in front. Hands can come down to the ground to support. Shift that hip weight forward. And then walk yourself back into a half split. Good, just sort of walk back and forth at your own pace, finding that dynamic movement. If you need a little break off of that knee, you could lift that leg, sort of drive that back thigh towards the earth. Then come back down, shift your weight back. Good. Next time you come to a bent left leg, sweep it back into a tabletop, sweep your right leg forward, shift your hips forward, drive that left thigh down, and then walk it back into a half split. Today, our Pilates yoga inspired routine. We'll do a few little circuits. This first one will be 30 seconds on with a 5-second transition just after our warm-up here. Okay, let's come back to that first leg. So sweep that leg back. Sweep your left shin and thigh bone forward. Set your back leg down. Find an active pigeon pose. Hug the legs together. Palms can grip down for support. If you wanted to, you could rest your chest on the earth if that feels nice. If not, you can just roll the shoulders back and stay here. Good, let's come back to our second side. Shift back into tabletop. Bring your right leg forward. Set your femur bone down. Hug the legs together and press them down towards the earth. Our first few exercises will be standing. So when you're ready, go ahead and make your way to a standing position. Our first exercise will be hugging our knee in our chest, extending it and dropping down, just like we're kicking a soccer ball. So when you're ready, I'm going to be mirroring you. So I'll be starting on my left knee, hugging into my chest. Let's go in 3 and 2. Hug your knee into your chest, extend the leg, flex that quad, slowly drop it down. Good, bring it in again, extend, and drop it down. Hands can be wherever is most comfortable. Last 10 seconds. Drop it down. Now let's bring it out to the side. Hug in your knee, open it to the right, come back in, drop and hover, and let's do that again. If you need to, you can set that foot down in between each rep. Beautiful. Last few seconds. Drop it down. Now let's extend the leg in front of us. Sweep it around to the side. Once you can't open your hip anymore, dip the toes down, bring it behind, come back to center. Good, sweep it forward, open it up, dip the toes down, and around, just letting that hip and femur bone move. Beautiful, drop it back down. Now let's just do single leg kickbacks. Good, drive that heel back and just kick back, just letting your glute stop the motion. So hips are square this time. Good, here for 6. And drop it down. Okay, let's sweep our leg in front to the side and back. So toe touches your back heel, sweeps to the side, heel touches your toe. Try to just keep that standing leg nice and still. And then we'll switch to the other side. Last 10. Beautiful. Other side. So first exercise, hug your knee in, extend the leg, drop it down. Good. You can even bring your hand to your quad. Really feel that quad strengthen or contract as you extend your leg. Here for 10. Good, now bring it out to the side. Hug your knee, open up the hip, close it, drop it down. Let it hover if that feels a little too easy for you. Depending on the exercise too, hands can stay at the hips or come to heart center, out to the side. If it's super intense, don't bring your knee up as high or open as wide. Good, now let's bring it to those wide circles. Leg is straight, bring it in front, open it out to the side, dip your toes down and bring it to the back. Sweep it forward, open up your hip. Try to make it as slow as you're able. So these are just a few reps that we're doing for our 30 seconds. Good, drop it down, single leg kickbacks, and drive that heel back. Hips are just square forward. Beautiful, halfway there. Here for 5. Good, last exercise, those legs sweep forward, side and back. Then we'll take a little break and come down onto our knees on the mat. We'll do a few exercises for 50 seconds on and that 5-second transition. Good, here for 5. Good, drop it down. You can take a sip of water, come down onto your knees. Take a little breather here for the next 10 seconds or so. Our first exercise is going to be our Nordic squats. So you're going to lean back and come forward. Let's go in 3 and 2 and go. So hands can come to the shoulders. Shift back using those quads and hip flexors. Also bringing up all the way to the core. An easier way is you can reach your arms forward and come back. that's a lot for your knees. Just come halfway or a quarter of the way and then come back. Beautiful. You're about halfway there. Last 10. Get in a few more reps. Good, and done. Okay, next we're gonna hold that pose so you can reach your arms forward if you'd like. Lean back and hold. If you need a little break, take a rep in between. Knees are pressing down and forward, really opening up your quads, hip flexors, and core. Good job, you're almost halfway. Lean back a little bit more if you can. Reach your arms forward if you need a little counterbalance. Last 12. Here for 8. And 1. Good, bring it back. Okay, we're gonna step up into a squat. So bring that foot forward, followed by the other, hold your squat, and step down. Sort of like a plank up, but with your legs. Switch sides, that comes up first and comes back down. Try to bring your foot fully forward rather than looping it around. It's okay if it loops around a tiny bit, just not a lot. Good. Nice job. Over halfway. We're here for 15. You got this. Be gentle with your knees. Good. And a rest. Let's come into a seated position. Final 3 exercise, 40 seconds on, 5-second transition. Our first exercise is just going to be alternating leg kick-ups. Let's go in 5. Take a breath in, and 2, and go. Alternating leg kick-ups. Hands can be sort of in front or to the side. If you don't need your hands, hands at heart center. Nice job, you're over halfway. Really try to keep that leg straight as much as you're able. Our next exercise is going to bring it out to the side and back in. We're here for 4. And done. Okay, now sweep it out to the side and sweep it back. Making a little rainbow with your left and right leg. Again, you can have your hands down, maybe the 10-finger pads for a little bit of support, just to keep that spine from rounding down. Halfway there. And here for 8, and 6, last 4, and done. Okay, bend your knees, bring the big toes to the earth, hands come in front, extend your legs, double quad extension. Try to straighten your legs as much as possible. This is your last exercise. And really drive the tops of your feet almost to your face as if you're kicking a ball to the ceiling. You're over halfway. Good, here for 6, last 4, and done. Good, hug your knees into your chest. Set your forehead on your knees. Then let's bring the soles of the feet together. Let's find our butterfly pose. So lengthen your spine, hinge at your waist. And then slowly arch the spine around the shoulders. Tuck your chin. Hands can stay at your toes or reach them forward. Inhale, press your belly towards your inner legs. Exhale to fold a little bit more. Good, come back up. Let's kick our legs around into our tabletop. And then let's find that low lunge again. So kick your right leg forward. Just bring your hands to your thigh or hips. And rather than leaning forward, let's just tuck our tailbone down. So point it towards the earth. And just drive your left thigh forward. Really open up that quad and hip flexor. Maybe even lean back a little. Good, go ahead and switch sides. So stand up nice and tall, tuck your tailbone down towards the earth. Drive your thigh towards the top of your mat. Good. Really nice job finding strength in the hip flexors. Let's do one more exercise. Take a wide standing stance. Tuck the chin, roll the spine. Find a wide-legged forward fold. Rock your hips side to side. Good, inhale to rise. Bring your feet together. Let's take an inhale to exhale here. Bring hands to heart center. Thank you yourself for being here today and finding a little bit just different strength in the legs rather than just doing a squat or a lunge. And bowing forward as respect towards your practice. Namaste.